So if you've ever wanted to boondock, the best way to do it is to have a generator or solar panels, or at least the batteries in your RV, right? So I decided to do the most cost-effective thing for me right now, which is just get a generator. There's so many generators out there, so which one do you pick? Do you pick Champion? Do you pick some from Harbor Freight? Do you just go to Home Depot or Lowe's and grab some, you know, cheap generator that maybe is like 1,500 watts? Is it going to run a AC unit or what? So what did I do? Well, I'm fixing to show you. I bought a 3,400 watt generator from Harbor Freight. And I know what you're thinking right now. Oh, he bought some from Harbor Freight. It's gonna probably last the weekend. Maybe. I like Harbor Freight stuff, but not really their powered equipment. But this gets good reviews online. People say it's pretty good. It's got a few little things that I don't like about it, and a couple other things some other people don't like about it. But I'm gonna set it up today, and let's see how it does. Funnel for your oil. Got some tools in here. An adapter plug, which I'm 50 amp. I'm only going to be able to use 30, but that's fine. Mass styrofoam packing. When you're done with it, you just throw it on the beach. Just kidding, don't do that. So first thing I'm going to do is put oil in it. Oil, as some people say. I know people get on to me about that. Take this off. I guess you just turn it. I think it may already been unlocked. Yeah, there you go. Oh, you gotta untighten it, I guess. I just figured it was one direction to lock and one to unlock it. So in there you got a dipstick. Pull your dipstick out. It's got a little bit of oil on it right now, which I think is normal. I think I read that in the manual. It has a little bit of oil on it already. And I'm not really level, so I'm not sure how I'm going to do in the whole measuring this out. I may have to go figure out how level I am to see, you know, how much oil I need to put in there. You want to make sure you do this right. So you want to make sure you do this right. So even though I've got it on the bed, I'm on the beach, it's not really level, so I went ahead and got a level to make sure that it's level, and I had to put a piece of board behind it to make it level, but it's good to go now. So I did grab some 10W30 motor oil, but I just got off-brand. They were out of the Pennzoil, which I normally get, and I was like, well, maybe I'd go Valvoline. And then some guy walked in next to me and grabbed this, and I'm like, isn't it all the same stuff anyways? Oh gosh, I know the comments I'm gonna get on this, but probably not, but I know I've got to flush it out anyways. I'm like, well, we'll see what happens. It should be all right. What I'm gonna do is just pour some in there for right now, until I get it to where it needs to be at on the level. I don't want any sand in here though. God, would that be horrible. So I got the oil pretty much where I want it. I'd say it took about half quart. You can see it on there. It's pretty close. It's right up on the high end, which is good. About right, a couple more bars below that. So I'm gonna put this back in there. And after 8 hours, I think 25% load, you gotta drain it. There's a little drain thing in there to drain it with. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take this door panel off here. Yes, I'm using an electric screwdriver because I don't have a regular screwdriver with me right now. Here's your battery. You got a positive lead and a negative lead. These screws that you got to put on there here. So now that I have the battery in now, I've got it all connected, I'm going to put gas in it, and we're going to get it started and get it its 8-hour run in. Okay, so I got my 50 amp adapter and I'm gonna plug it in here, and I'm gonna run it for about 8 hours, just on a light load, and I'm gonna change the oil. Right now, I'm just gonna show you how you start it. Just come over here, you turn this to start. Make sure this is on ESC throttle off. Hit the start button. Cranks right up, turn it to run. Because that is your choke, which you don't need. And I'll show you a little bit closer. So you got your ESC throttle, run, start. Some of these have a rough idle problem. I read that online. This is kind of running a little bit rough. Not too bad though. You can always throttle it down like that too. It'll run even lower. So I'm gonna let this run for about 8 hours and see how it goes. Now I have the AC on in the bedroom to see how it'll do. And the compressor did kick on, but I'll wait here a second and make sure. It is pulling 12.6 amps, 1,537 volts. I'm sorry, 1,537 watts. I mean, yeah, watts. But I'm gonna turn it off right now because you're really not supposed to do that yet. It is really hard to get in here to get this 10 off, 10 millimeter. So I just took the whole cover off this time. I was trying to do it without that. Yeah, I just broke it loose finally. So I'm gonna drain this and then put some fresh oil in it and then rerun it. And look at all the sand I got all over it from sitting out here. I'm gonna have to fix that problem. Like I said, it was surging and stuff last night. That may be why I was sucking in sand. I had it sitting on a board, but that may not work. I may have to set it on something else. So I just put some more oil in here. I'm gonna put this cover back on, run it for its next 25 hours, change oil again. But it did great all night. No major issues until before I started the night. I had a little idling issues, but I think it's worked itself out. But it doesn't help really that there's a lot of sand that's getting in here.